guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a requested lazy girl's guide to an everyday face, and this is honestly the makeup that I use pretty much every single day, mostly because when I'm doing shows I have to really always do so much makeup on an everyday basis. I don't want to be wearing a ton of makeup and I just want to get out of the house. When I was a kid and a teenager, I always wished I could just zip right through on a conveyor belt like the Jetsons do in the Jetson cartoon, but unfortunately this is the closest thing to that I have. This takes me maybe 5 minutes to put together and just gives me a refreshed look and something that I can wear every single day. So I hope you enjoy. For me, a couple things really are important with my everyday lazy makeup, and one of those for me personally is just getting an even skin tone. If you have beautiful skin, well then just skip this step because it's not necessary. But for me to feel put together and just ready, I like to conceal, and then I also like to use powder just to kind of even out my skin. And normally for concealer, I just use it in my T-zone underneath my eyes, and then the rest I'm using a powder foundation. So whatever form of foundation you like, go with that, and just something that you can put on easily and quickly. This literally took me, I don't know, less than a minute. And now I'm coming in with some bronzer. I'm doing a very, very lazy contour, and what that means to me is just getting the hollows of my cheeks around the rim of my forehead, the sides of my nose, and a little bit underneath my jawline, just to kind of get some shape to my face. And already, if I had to run out the door like this, I would feel totally fine. Next up is some blush. I really like this blush. It's by Zuzu Luxe, and it is called Bright Pink, and it is really bright pink. I kind of feel like I'm going to have this for the next 5 years because I have to use so little to apply. It is really bright pink, and it really gives a lovely flush to your face. Next up, a lazy tip that I always use is a one color eyeshadow. This is actually a rose gold highlighter from Naturale, but it works great as an all over eyeshadow for everyday lazy. What I like about a one color eyeshadow is that you just put it on either with your finger or one brush. You're not worried about your crease. You're not worried about getting the color too high up. You can even make mistakes and it doesn't matter. This really saves a lot of time for me, just the one color, and this actually wears really well through the day. Then another thing that I personally like to have done is my eyebrows. When my eyebrows are done and I have just a little bit of mascara on and foundation, I feel like presentable and ready to face the day. So definitely for me, eyebrows are important. If you're not an eyebrow person, something that you could just do is brush your eyebrows up. That always helps your eye look more awake and ready to go. Sometimes I set it with a little bit of hairspray, or sometimes I set it with just a brow gel. When you're lazy like me, you do not want to deal with liquid eyeliner. You don't want to deal with basically any eyeliner, but a lot of times I will just get the waterline, the upper and lower waterline, and just rim those with a black, and that kind of gives me enough definition. Then curl the eyelashes, that always helps, and put on some mascara just to open up the eye. I always make sure that I do a coat facing down first, and then I just wiggle it up through the eyelashes, just continuing to define the upper and lower eyelashes, and that works for me. And then next up is just finding a neutral nude color to just kind of let your lips pop a little bit. Nothing crazy that you have to spend hours making sure you're getting coloring in the lines. This is the pencil Innocence by Zuzu Luxe, which I really love for just this kind of purpose. And I'm using a lipstick by Naturale and a gloss by Zuzu Luxe, just putting it together. And then I'm using a little bit of highlight from Alima Pure just on the cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the Cupid's bow, and that's it. And that's my lazy look. It's me, but it's a little bit better, and it's something that I feel comfortable for the day. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if any of these tips were helpful for you. If you are a lazy makeup person, let me know your tips as well. Maybe some time-saving things would be wonderful. Let's talk down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.